Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad? Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
I better go and give that stew a stir.
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
I wouldn't say safe, but at least now it's possible.
There, boy! Sick of Torgal! You know what to do, boy. You know what to do, boy. There. Northreach.
Sick of Torgal! Get him! Give them all you've got, boy! Sick of Torgal! Don't let him get away! Keep your distance, boy! Sick of Torgal! Get him! There, boy! Give him all you've got, boy! There, boy! It's over! Sick of Torgal! You know what to do, boy! Don't let them get away! Sick of Torgal! Get him! Over here. You know what to do, boy! Over here. You know what to do, boy! Sick of Torgal! Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy! There, boy! Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Get him. Get him, boy! Get him! Get him, boy! Get him! Sick him, Torgal! Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy! Over here. You know what to do, boy. There, boy! Get him! Here! Sick of Torgal! There, boy! You know what to do, boy. Over here. Keep your distance, boy. Sick of Torgal.
Let's make this quick.
Get him! Sick him, Torgal!
Don't let them get away.
Sick him, Torgal! There, boy! Sick him, Torgal!
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel. And that was north of the checkpoint. I hope that Dame has friends in the south.
Get him! You know what to do.
Give them all you've got, boys. Give them all you've got, boys.
There, boy! Over here. Get him! Sick him, Torgal! Get him! Stay down! Get him, boy! Sick him, Torgal! Get him! Sick him, Torgal! Over here. You know what to do, boy. Sick him, Torgal! Get him! Good boy. Sick of Torgal. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Give them all you've got, boys. Welcome, good... Bugger off, Branded. Can't you see I'm with a customer?
Give me one of those hands.
Fish! All from the Sea of Grace this very morning.
Keep your hands to yourself. No one will buy anything that's been soured by a brand.
Confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
Murrays! Are you gonna buy something or not?
Do you see anything you like? And a fine, fine day to you.
You want something, you come back with your master. I won't sell to some stray brat.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a Branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Cid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Cid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested, unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my brand.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if...
From the moment you acquired it, that brand... But today, it is going to give you exactly...
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement. As do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
And I suppose...
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, whatever wound you so tight, I wonder.
I don't want to keep my...
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome... Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon.
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared?
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone... Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking... And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with... She did mention a name.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatty. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatty she thought about saying something. But the Dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in.
This man from the garrison. Did you...
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired of us.
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the Dame's? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the Dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in, and who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's... Would you be willing to help a fellow in his out...
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are...
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I strongly...
The markets are a veritable...
You're one of the Dames, I see. Well, you'd best be back to the Vale before the sun sets. Once the men of the garrison have filled their bellies with liquid courage, a brooch won't stay their tempers.
These crystals here are for citizens only. There's none for the likes of you.
Greetings. You are one of the Dame's chosen, I see. Me? I am but a nameless weaver of song, who would warm the hearts of the good folk of this town with such humble cloth as the muse might permit me to make.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. As if either of us needs to brush up on our swordcraft.
He wouldn't...
Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no...
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moonings.
That'll be why he's strutting about.
The Dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of...
How about it, branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Fine.
Oh, and just so you know, I'll take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about... Now,
if that's what you want.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. Alright. So you know one end of a book. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? The bearer! Win the dame's favour!
I knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
Potential. I'll give you that.
Can I go now?
Gregor's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh? Yeah, on second thought, maybe don't mention this to the dame. We wouldn't want you getting into trouble for brawling now, will we?
Number, right? Extra drills is.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then. What do you think?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars. Can I trust you to be...
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, as unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers. And yet many would, not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance. But to revel in the suffering, contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek of...
Fine.
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. What food I can provide goes where the need. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed.
It's no wonder so many die before.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dane...
You won't be staying, then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this...
The Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own?
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need a...
Not half as much as I need. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him.
That's something at least.
It's not been half a moon since Bellum's tour.
That's what we signed up for.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. You need to leave.
Branded! Who told you to arrest? Stow those damn... And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not...
Curse you! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me. You need to rest. But I won't. I've wounds to heal. And what of your own hurts? And wait. As will my hunger. A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
What do you think? Nothing like a quick tumble on another man's coin?
I'm looking for a man with a scar over it.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel?
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant.
The Dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Most likely. Fools there nigh on every night.
That bastard! Excellent fire!
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain...
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find...
Bertrand was a loyal patron of the Vale, until his appetite exceeded his means. Now he is loyal to me. Bertrand was a loyal patron of the Vale, until his appetite exceeded his means. Now he is loyal to me.
That's the day done then. Drinks and the Vale.
How about the Vale then drinks?
You there! Fancy a drop of the Empire's
Come,
finest?
treat yourself!
What a plum for the apple of your eye.
Oh, and a giant of roast
What did you say was in these pies again?
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the Master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it. And get out of my sight.
Cigars?
Those cigars.
Are you gonna buy something?
However do they get that?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the Master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while, at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind.
whether you have the coin or not.
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. That isn't a burden off my back. And this...
All this for a
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my mostest. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it with Etienne.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. No questioning.
Ah, you have...
I believe these are yours.
Delightful.
You don't say. And would you be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be...
Why not just tell me in the first...
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving... Do you think it vulgar?
I think you're doing what you believe.
Yeah, indeed. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and I thank you. As will our mutual friend when she hears...
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired of us.
It's not...
All right. Are you here for business?
Business, though not my own.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little...
So he really is a chamber...
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious... He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the
Rare for one in his...
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, to that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
If the dame has given you her trust, then you have ours as well. Know you are always welcome here at the Vale.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full? This won't be easy. Get him!
Give them all you've got, boy.
Sick of Torgal! Get him! Get him, boy! Keep your distance, boy. There, boy! Over here. Get him, boy! Not this time.
You know what to do, boy. Sick 'em, Torgal. Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. It's over. Get him, boy.
An Imperial watchtower. Should be well stocked.
Wait. You're not one of us. Torgal. Over here. Don't let them get away. There, boy. Sick 'em, Torgal. Stay down. Get him! Sick of Torgal! Don't let them get away! Garuda! Sick of Torgal! distance, boy. Get him, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Sick him, Torgal. There, boy. Sick him, Torgal.
Go on. Back to the pens with you. I need you fit for the morrow's harvest.
Give them all you've got, boy. Get him. You know what to do, boy. Sick him, Torgal. Get him, boy. Sick him, Torgal. Boy! Over here. Get him!
to your asses. You, Branded, here, now! You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my... Well, don't just stop.
All right. Where is he?
My. I see they've sent me a Branded with a spine. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go!
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away. That's enough.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this, before it happens again.
You, Branded, come here this... How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall... That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than you're worthless. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most...
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go, summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten us? How dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to...
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. There is that much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the Nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always steal. Such attitudes don't all...
Father! Father!
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
You heard me.
Shift your asses!
my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a... and she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my...
In that case... That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe.
Chloe, is it? Oh, last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you? Is that... someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
I'm so sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry, Chloe.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here. Are you Bertrand? The dame's...
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with...
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way, but only one's been seen quarrelling with it.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of... If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him, and that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
If even a grain is missing, the collectors will have
Weren't
my head on a
expecting any
pike.
branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Yeah.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is...
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago.
Yes, he had a comb which he claimed was an antique. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value, and was quite... I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased it.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful, I mean.
You are fortunate to have fallen into the Dame's good graces, but her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach. Remember that. My wayward man.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Don't let them get away. There, boy. Get him. Give them all you've got, boy. Over here. Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and... Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night.
You?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good... By the looks of things.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's gonna... We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift.
He might not be rotting on...
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach, and we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against her. Speaking of which, I saw her in... Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it.